Good afternoon, everybody. Uh, Welcome back to the Blind Gooner. Listen, I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. If you're wondering where Kevin is, he's late as always. Listen, this guy is never on time for a stream. But no, seriously, all jokes aside, Kevin will be in. Um, he will be in at some point. But yeah, big up each and every one of you who's joined, and yeah, we're gonna go through the review. So basically, I can see a lot of you in the chat. Big up Melina, John, and yeah, I will get to some of your comments and questions shortly. I just want to remind you all that tomorrow, I'm not entirely sure what Champions League fixtures are, so I'll probably do one of them, one of the nights, whether it be tomorrow or Wednesday. So I'll have a look and see what Champions League games are about. So let me know in the chat if there's a game you'd like me to cover, and I'll do that. I'm only going to do one, so I'm not going to do one night and one Wednesday night. So it'll either be Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll let you guys pick the game. And yeah, here reviewing the Tottenham game yesterday, the Arsenal Tottenham game, which was just it was absolutely horrendous, wasn't it? Yesterday, absolutely horrendous. But listen, it is what it is. Remember, keep smashing that like button. Would really appreciate that. What I'm going to do, actually, before I get into the review, I'm just going to read a few comments out. Give Kevin a chance to join. 53 comments, Jesus. I'm not going to... Big up Tom. Yeah, big up Grant. Yeah. Party. Yeah, exactly, Grant. Barcelona, Juventus. Tomorrow, says Omar. Okay. Yeah. Big up, guys. 3 p.m. Yeah. Let's have a look here. So yeah, smash the likes, guys. Big up all you legends in the chat. Big up all you legends. Let's have a look here. Big up Taib as well in the chat. Big up Taib. So yeah, guys, let me try and do something here. 1 second. So yeah, waiting for Kevin to join. So yeah, big up 15 of you currently in the chat as well. That's that's massively insane. Remember, do keep smashing the like button. Would really appreciate that. Big up each and every one of you. Yeah, remember, guys, keep smashing the like button. Would really appreciate that. And yeah, listen, it wasn't a great game, was it, to be honest? It was absolutely dreadful, if we're being brutally honest. Let me have a look here. Yeah, thanks, Anish. Yeah, thanks, mate. Let's have a look here. Tom watching on Facebook says Arteta out. Big up John. Smash the likes. I've just got a super chat here from Randy, so I'm going to put this up on the screen so you guys can see it. He said, Randy Viber back in the chat out of nowhere. Thanks for your donation, mate. Thank you for your donation. So yeah, really appreciate that. There we go. Taib says Arteta was never good enough. Yeah. And I've read that one. So yeah, big up all you guys. And yeah, I'm waiting for Kevin. Football with Brownie says Cardiff beats Swansea. If you're wondering why I've not got into the review yet, I'm waiting for Kevin to come in. This guy is just like, this guy's late. Come on, Kevin. Let's have a look. Burnley is now a 6-pointer. What has this club become? Exactly, Omar, mate. Exactly. Exactly, mate. It's just mad. Yeah, do hit the likes, guys. How long do you give the board until they panic? Until they panic and act and give bin off Michael. He should go. I'm sorry. He should go, Ryan. He's not good enough. Not good enough for this football club. You know, not good enough at all. And Taib says Arsenal aren't beating Burnley. Yeah, big up Sam as well, has joined. Sam's in the building. Bellerin's responsible for 5 out of 12 fouls this season. Yeah, it's crap, mate. It's absolute crap. Big up Frankie. Arsenal beat Spurs on all the stats except goals scored. Yeah, but not good enough, mate. Not good enough. Anish says we should cut a tree every time Bellerin does a foul throw. If Arsenal can't beat Burnley down in 17th, how can he keep his job? He shouldn't keep his job anyway, Sam, to be honest. He's absolutely pathetic. You know, yesterday's game was atrocious. Players have down tools. Everton couldn't beat Burnley at the weekend. They won't be pushovers. I agree. Exactly, Randy. Exactly. So Randy says Arteta scapegoating players with like Partey. He shouldn't have played him, and he shouldn't done what we've done with David Luiz. Yeah, I agree. You know, I absolutely agree. Wow, big up 19 people watching. Which manager do you think will be sacked first, Neil Lennon or Arteta? Neil Lennon, Arteta. Exactly, Sam. He said, I want the Arteta supporters to answer this question. What is Arteta doing to show that he's to show that he knows what he's doing? Exactly nothing, Sam. And you ask these you ask these Arteta fanboys the same question, Sam, right? Yeah. you ask them what he's doing and they just think you've asked to sleep with their missus. Do you know what I mean? They just dodge the question like a dodgy flipping. Do you know what I mean? When is the Brighton versus Southampton game? It's tonight, Randy. And yeah. Exactly, Grant. Exactly. And it can't be the players. Let me tell you something right here. And I'm waiting for Kevin. If you guys are wondering why I've not got into talking about the game yesterday, it's because I'm waiting for Kevin, and then we're gonna have a good old discussion about it. So I thought I'd just jump into your chats until Kevin arrives. So if you guys are watching the review, I am gonna get into the review. I'm just waiting for Kevin, but waiting for Kevin is like waiting for Arteta to put in a good performance. Big up, Kevin. Exactly, Grant. All these people that are saying, "Oh, it's the players, it's the players." If it was the players, you can only hold that argument for so long because it's Arteta picking these shit players all the time. He's the one picking them. He's the one, and that just that lies with him. It's all propaganda, brainwashing, and by the Arteta PR team. Exactly, Randy. Exactly, Randy. I'll be interested in discussion on replacement managers and whether Kronk will get them. Yeah, we'll get into that. The problem is, says John, 1886, who would replace Arteta? Simple, mate. You've got Pochettino. You've got Allegri, who's available. It's just mad. You can't give another manager. Yes, it would, Brownie. It would be fair. It would. We need success. Big up Gunner 10. Arteta getting schooled by every manager in the Premier League is so embarrassing. It is. It is. It's mad. It's just total mad. It's just like rubbish. So yeah, big up. Currently got 19 people. 19 people in the chat. So yeah, big up. Listen, I'm going to talk for a bit because I've got to the bottom of the chat. And I'm going to start off talking about yesterday's game, and then hopefully Kevin jumps in sooner rather than later. So yeah, big up 20 of you watching live. This is fantastic. So big up each and every one of you. I will read some chat. So if you put in a super chat or a normal chat, don't think that I'm ignoring you. It's just I'm going to chat for a little bit and then I'll read them out. So if you put in a super chat, don't think that it's ignored. I will get into that. So yeah, smash the likes as well. So yeah, yesterday's game went exactly as how I predicted it would be. It was exactly how I expected it to go. Jose just parking everybody behind the ball, letting us come on to him, and then getting his team to hit us on the counter attack, because that's how Jose Mourinho plays. That's how he plays. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly how he plays. And big up, bear with me one sec. Let's bring in Kevin. There we go, Kevin.
Yo, Daniel.
There you go.
How are you, man?
Kevin's in the building. Kevin's in the building. How are you, Kevin?
Yeah, I'm good then. Except nothing much worse can get when Arsenal is losing,
It
right?
is.
When they lost the
It
game,
is,
yeah.
mate. It
Horrible
is.
day.
It is.
Oh,
Kevin,
yeah.
give us your thoughts. Your initial thoughts.
No fight, no passion, no grit, no determination. Manager has lost his plot. The list can the list goes on. The list goes on, Daniel. Uh, I saw the game and literally I saw there was no fight. There was no fight from the player. We had Tottenham was there for the taking actually. We opened up and we played right into their hands. It's like it's a tactical masterclass by Jose and Mikel Arteta. Just put his players and he said that my players did exactly what I wanted them to do. And at the end of the day, based on what he asked the players to do, we lost the game. So Mikel Arteta has literally cost us the game as well. As much as we want to blame the players, because the same lot of players can also perform. It's down to the manager to motivate them. And these most of these players have been here for quite a long time, so they do understand what does the North London derby means. And literally, when I saw them play yesterday, there was no fight, no passion. It's like they are clueless. What does the North London derby means? I was like, come on, guys, at least show us some fight. What's the point of having 40 over crosses? Apparently, there was 40 so-called 40 over crosses we made.
Yeah.
And how many crosses were directly connected and threatened the keeper? How many of those? There was no one meeting at the end of the crosses at all. That's down to who? The manager. And as much as it all becomes the tactical stuff, actually, the tactical part of games. Okay, if you know aerial duels are like, okay, it's not working, it's down to the manager. Okay, let's go through, let's take some shots at them. Tottenham were taking shots at us. Højbjerg was having a 30-yard screamer at the keeper as well. Why can't we just take shots? There was no shots taken. There was no shots. We were trying to play the tiki-taka football and stuff like this, which was going nowhere. All the crosses were met by Tottenham defenders. And to sum it all up, Mikel Arteta has literally done in a week twice. Man management was very poor. Last week he did it with David Luiz when he got injured with the Jimenez injury and he was bleeding, and he asked him to play up until halftime. And this time he did it with Thomas Partey, and he started to say that no, Thomas Partey, it was a mistake. It's a mistake. It's a wrong thing that you have done like this. I mean, where it doesn't make sense. That player is injured. That player is injured. Regardless if he's like down on the floor, down on the field or something, just lying down on the field and just telling, okay, I'm injured or something. Somebody at least play the ball outside. Somebody play the ball outside. And when that player cannot even play, cannot even run, he's in that situation and you're forcing him, go on, pushing him over. What is all that about? What is all that about? It just doesn't make sense at all. Daniel, as much as I'm seeing this, it's kind of ridiculous. It's kind of ridiculous at all. I mean, which manager of all the 20 teams in the Premier League, I mean, which team would literally do that? It only happens at Arsenal. It only happens at Arsenal. So there's massive question marks over Mikel Arteta right now. And from day one, I knew that he wasn't the right person. As much as many people would say, like, all right, trust the process. He's won the FA Cup and stuff like this. Yeah, so he won the FA Cup. Yes, that's a one-off competition. It's not a tactical masterclass that we won the FA Cup. It wasn't. We were dominated by Sheffield in the quarterfinals. If you notice, they had 2 goals disallowed, and it was, if it's down for tactics, if it's down to tactical masterclass that we won the FA Cup, how can there's only one player need to score the goal? No, it was only Aubameyang. The sole reason that we won the FA Cup was practically because of Aubameyang. Can you see like Eddie or any other player, Pepe or someone just putting in a solo-handed masterclass to win the FA Cup? No, I don't think so. So I just don't get it. Why people just? It's time for all Mikel Arteta supporters, just to open their eyes and to see what's going on the pitch. This is literally one of our worst performances in God knows how many years. I've never seen Arsenal this bad, this poor, 15th place. Right now, When Emery, we all slated that he got his tactics wrong, playing players out of position and stuff like this. He didn't finish 15th. Yeah, but not forgetting, it's not even half of the season gone. It's only about 10 games or 11 games in. But look at where we are right now. We are in the 14th or 15th place. And if Brighton wins today, they'll go above us and we'll be 16th. Makes absolute no sense. And when it's Emery, we say the tactics. When it's Mikel Arteta, we say it's the players. I mean, why can't people just make up their mind? At the end of the day, we all know, yes, the players are shit. Under Emery, they were shit. Under Mikel Arteta, they are shit. Okay? If you are slating Unai Emery, why can't Mikel Arteta deserve the slate as well? Why did it take so long for all of our fans to open our eyes and then to notice, oh yeah, Mikel Arteta is not the problem? Why did it take so long? Why our fans were so blinded by that? They were so blinded with the FA Cup victory. Till this very day, I keep on talking about the bragging about the FA Cup. I just don't get it, Daniel. I just don't get it. I mean, does Tottenham just come out and just go and say, no, we are Champions League finalists, we are Champions League finalists? They don't come and do shit like that. They just move on to the next season. But only when it comes to Arsenal, that's what we will be doing. That's what we'll be doing. And we keep pinpointing that this player's down tool, and that's why we lost 4-1. 4-1 in the defeat in the final. Okay, so be it. All right, the players let the team down and all this. Yeah, 4-1.
But Kevin, like, yesterday's game, right, was exactly how I predicted it.
Which one is worse? We have right sitting.
I'm just reading the chat as well. I'm reading the chat as well and seeing a lot of people. Do you know what? Right? Yeah. Here's the thing. A lot of people. I'm sick of people blaming the players. Right? Yeah. When yes, it is. They're responsible. Right? They are responsible. But here's the thing. Right? Yeah. Players that perform on a consistently crap basis. You know, like you look at likes of Bellerin, but and yes, that it's not their fault they're getting picked, and it is their fault that they're underperforming. Absolutely, they should take some responsibility. But here's where the argument falls flat on its face when people keep saying it's the players. Who keeps picking these players? Who keeps picking these teams? Who keeps picking Bellerin and Xhaka? Let me tell you something, right? Yeah, I've never seen a worse footballer at Arsenal than I have with Hector Bellerin. This guy can't even throw a fucking ball. Do you know what I mean? This guy is so absolutely fucking clueless. He can't even throw a fucking ball. It's just mad. It's just I can't.
Yeah. How much are we going to defend these players, Daniel? How much are we going to defend these players? We keep on saying like we have to trust the players, and the managers keep trusting them. So when the managers keep trusting the players, the fans buy into it, and so they also must trust the players. That's what's going on in Arsenal right now, because the manager instilled the trust towards the players. So we follow the manager, and we practically trust these players as well. And when the players down tool the managers as well, that's when we condemn the manager. So at the same time, as much as blame is to be taken by the manager himself, I think the players should be blamed as well. But at the same point, we know that the players are scrap. They are trapped. They can't even play very well. We know that. You can say under Wenger they were scrap, under Unai Emery they were scrap, under Freddie Ljungberg they were scrap, and now under Arteta they are scrap. So why just hit on the same thing? We know that they are scrap. Why do you keep playing them? It's not like you don't have any adequate replacement to replace those players. It's not that. You had the option. All we saw just a few days ago, we said that, oh my God, the Arsenal players, they played brilliant football. It was a wonderful football. We beat Rapid Vienna. It was a brilliant performance and all this. It was one of the best performances we have ever seen Arsenal play. And how many players of that team started at the weekend, or at least were given the chance from the bench at least to make a game change? Not even one. Not even one was given a chance. Yeah, we all can brag on and say that, so that's Rapid Vienna, this is Tottenham, this is this. You never tried, you never know. Marcus Rashford, he was scoring in the UEFA Cup competition, and then Van Gaal straight threw him into the fold against Arsenal in the Premier League, and he scored 2 goals. So if Marcus Rashford can do it, How about our youngsters? You never try these youngsters, and then how are these youngsters going to score? This is my question here, because we will have the element of surprise if we start a younger team over there. We will have just give these guys a go. I mean, I'd rather see our team get defeated, or at least putting in a fighting performance, because these youngsters, they are Highland boys. They would know exactly what the North London derby is all about. Half of the assholes that played yesterday they don't even know what the bloody hell is a North London derby.
Yeah, exactly. Big up 23 people watching live. That is absolutely madly insane. So big up all you guys in the chat. But you know what, right, Kevin? Yeah, I'm sick of this argument that people keep saying, "Oh, we lack a creative midfielder," and all these are excuses. All these are excuses. All these are just damn excuses. And then this is the problem with this fan base, right? Yeah. They don't see the bigger picture. They don't see it. They don't see the bigger picture. We're not expecting to win every time, right? Yeah. But what we do want to see is we want to see performances. You know, we want to see performances. That's what we want to see. We don't want to see, you know, crap performances week in, week out. That's all we want to see.
Yeah, exactly,
that's
Daniel.
all we want to see.
The biggest mistake, people keep bragging on about creativity. Why don't you bring in Brady Emil Smith Rowe in? At least we all say that we lack of creativeness and stuff like this. But Gunduzi is one of the only players, now he's on loan. Gunduzi is the only player at Arsenal that play forward balls. Why did we loan him? Why did we loan him? He's the only one that gives balls up front towards the strikers, and we loaned him. And now we are telling we got no creativity. What's the state of this bloody fan base? They don't even understand that.
Yeah, it's just mad, mate. Honestly, it really is. It's just, I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. Big up 22 people watching live. Remember, do keep hitting the likes, guys. And I am trying to read your chats out as well. But the chats are moving absolutely insane. So bear with me. But Kevin, right? Can you honestly tell me that, you know, can you honestly tell me that Arteta's not to blame? All these people that say Arteta's not to blame, he's the one picking the team, and all the errors. Do you know the sad thing is, right? Yeah, I don't exactly blame him because he's just lacking experiences.
Yeah, Daniel, Arteta has to take the blame. Because as much as people can say right now, why am I comparing Unai Emery? Why am I comparing Unai Emery? That's a very good example. The reason being is Unai Emery realized some of the players were crap. Of course, he didn't ditch the whole damn team. He practically used bloody Granit Xhaka as a bloody captain. But of course, he at least made some changes. He at least took some risk. That's what I like about Unai Emery. He took some risk. Mikel Arteta is not taking any risk. He's thinking if he were to play the kids, it's going to be a risky thing, so we're going to lose the game. Right now, with the bloody senior players itself, we are losing the damn game. He's not taking any risk. He only knows one formation, one tactic, and he's getting found out in every single game. And every single opponent of ours, they just find it is very easy to play against us. Did you really think that Spurs yesterday?
Let me just let me just big up Tubbs, big up Ryan, big up Omar. Big up Russ. He said, "Yeah, Russ. Yeah, it was great, mate. I was only on for a few minutes because he was really busy. But yeah, big up everybody who watched me over there on the Chronicles of a Gooner last night. Yeah, big up.
Big up all you guys in the chat. Chat's going lit. Yeah, that's the thing, Daniel. It's kind of ridiculous. I'm far beyond going. No, you know something, Daniel. Just imagine this. Just imagine this. People keep saying that that Mikel Arteta hasn't got his players. Murray is his player. Pablo Murray is his player. Cedric is his player. Thomas Partey, Gabriel is his player. Willian is his player. You have at least 5 of his players there. 5. I can even bloody include Runarsson as well. That's his damn player. He chose the option to get rid of Martinez and give Runarsson and sign bloody Runarsson. Okay, so that's bloody 6 players. That's his players down there. And you're telling me that he's not backed enough. That he's not backed enough. The amount of players that Mikel Arteta signed and Jose Mourinho signed is practically the same. Mikel Arteta signed 6 players. Jose Mourinho signed at least 5 players. I think 5 or 4, if I'm not mistaken. I think they signed Reguilon, they signed Doherty, they signed Bale on loan, and then they signed Højbjerg. I think those are the 4, I think. They signed 4 players and they signed it at a very cheaper rate as well. The 4 players combined were lesser than the Thomas Partey and Gabriel deal. Makes no sense. We gave players 4 years and 5 years contract without even seeing them playing for Arsenal. I mean, work that out. Work that out. It makes no sense. And we are telling that this manager isn't backed at all. Can you imagine if we were properly backing him up, if we give him the right place, do you think he's going to utilize the damn players correctly? Do you think we're going to play in a much more attacking way or something? Hell no, I don't think so. This manager keep benching up all our good players. You imagine and say if Szoboszlai were to join Arsenal, if he were to have an absolute great game in his first debut game, practically the next game he's probably going to be in the bench. That's what the manager is doing right now.
Apologies, guys. This chat is moving so mad. I'm trying to keep up with it. Yeah, no, Brownie can't slow the chat down, unfortunately. So I hope I've not missed any super chats because I'd like to put those ones up on the screen. But apologies if I have missed any. But Kevin, right, yeah, and Nitesh, right, I've seen you. Oh my God, mate, I've seen you in the chat saying that it's saying that blaming Arteta for stupid reasons. He's the one picking all these players. He's the one picking all these players. He's the one picking them. He's the one.
Okay, why isn't he trying new things? Why isn't he trying new things?
Yeah.
Why is he sticking to one bloody formation? You know that thing is not working. Why are you sticking to that same plan? Why? Eddie is getting a hit of Balogun. Yeah, I don't want to hype Balogun up. I understand he's still a young kid and all this. I get that. But why Eddie is getting more chance? Why is Eddie given much more chance up front? Look at our backup plan yesterday. We are chasing for a goal and we're bringing Eddie. Like, seriously? And look what Tottenham bringing.
I want to ask you as well, because I've seen this come up in the chat. A lot of people in the chat are saying, like Nitesh is saying that people were happy when we played Partey, when maybe we shouldn't have played Partey. Listen, here's the thing right here. We all want to see Partey in the starting lineup. I said it when that team got announced, right? Yeah, I said, Partey's probably going to get injured because he's not fully match fit, and that's it's the same. It's the same thing. Like it's like the same thing with whatchamacallit. Damn, what was I going to say? It's the same. It's the same problem. With like the same situation when he did the other week with David Luiz. Do you know what I'm saying? It's exactly the same thing.
Daniel, I didn't expect him to start in the first place because the news and reports were coming out that he is out until January. So I didn't expect him to come in. And even though he was half fit or something, I don't want him because at the end of the day, what I know is if he were to play a 50 or 70% fit Thomas Partey in a North London derby, he's going to be out for the rest of the season if he gets any injury. And that has happened right now. And that has happened because at the end of the day, okay, because I don't want to just solely slate the manager only. This goes to the medical personnel as well. What were they doing? How can they just declare him fit when first and foremost you said that he's unfit until he's going to be out till January? I mean, how the hell did he make a remarkable recovery and just come in for the North London derby all of a sudden out of the blue? Makes no sense at all. Makes no sense. This is something ridiculous, and this has to be looked at. This has, because if I was an owner of Arsenal, I'd be even hesitating to give Mikel Arteta the money to spend right now. Because with Lacazette, Aubameyang, you can't even get a goal. Damn.
Can I read this comment out here, right? Yeah. So
Yeah.
I can't remember who said it, but they said Partey was trying to tell, I think it was Grant, he said Partey was saying to Arteta that he was injured and he needed to come off, and Arteta just shoved him back on the pitch. And he should never have played Partey.
Yeah, that's the thing, Daniel. That's the thing. And that boards a question mark of man management right now. Now, all the Arteta fangirls keep saying that, oh, Mikel Arteta, he's managed Sterling very well. He's managed Leroy Sané very well. He can't even bloody manage Thomas Partey and David Luiz, of all people. When these people, one was playing bandaged on his head with blood still pouring out, and another was coming out because of injury, and he's still pushing him and asking him to go play when he barely can't even run. I mean, what type of madness is this? I mean, which manager in his common sense would do such a thing?
Yeah, exactly. I just don't think he's good enough. So Kevin, let me ask you this, right? Yeah, because a lot of people are going, oh, but we had all this possession. We outplayed Tottenham because we had all this 82% possession. Like I said on Claude's channel, you can have all the possession if you want, but if you don't do fuck all with it, it's pointless. It's like dating a woman with big tits. Do you know what I mean? You can have all the possession. Seriously. You can have all the possession of her tits, but if you don't know what you're doing, it's pointless, isn't it? Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's absolutely insane. It really is. And
this is similar like the Arsene Wenger type of era, because Arsene Wenger used to dominate possession, but at that time we were at least attacking, we were at least threatening. But this time, with the amount of possession we have hardly even attacking. It's all sideways, backwards. This is what has been going on. There's no attacking threat at all. The pass is literally, okay, from defense go to midfield, from midfield back to defense, from defense back. This is what's been going on. And that's what, and let's be honest here, it's not like our brilliant press that we were able to retain possession or something. No, Tottenham allowed us. They sat back. Yeah. They were telling, come at us. Come at us, man. Yeah. We got guys at the back of the ball. Come at us.
Kevin, read the chats for a second. I've just got to dash to the loo.
Yeah. No problem. Tubs empty. That pick up yourself, mate. That was a re-injury. Your mind is messed up. Oh man, guys, you guys are crazy in the chat. Yeah, Sam, I totally agree. No, if you remember the point back then in January, every time when we have a good start to the season, January would be the period where all our players would get injured. Practically every single one of them. We'll be on a title charge up until January, and then right on January you'll be losing all our players in injury, and then on February or March we'll be slowly fading from the title race, and then we end up fourth. It's just something common. But right now, Mikel Arteta seems like, okay, I'm not going to buy into this injury stuff and all this. So if you're fit, if you're like, okay, 70% or 80%, come on, get in the bench. I'll play you. This is what's going on. There's no understanding between the people that maintain the players' health and the players that the manager as well. This is what Jesus Christ. Yeah, I agree, Frankie. I agree. We should have, in my opinion, because he is old. If we made a promise that we were to upgrade or maybe like improve the squad around him, apart from Thomas Partey, then yes, maybe we can give Auba an extension. But if we're only going to make a sole signing of Thomas Partey only to make a squad difference, then I'd rather sell Aubameyang. I'd rather get that money and invest it in other areas of the pitch. Because let's be honest, he's getting older. He's not getting any younger. Slowly and slowly, he's going to lose his pace as well. So that's the thing. That's why it bodes a question because
no alpha training. No, he said Wenger's only 71. He can make a comeback.
Oh man.
Oh, good. Imagine if Partey misses the whole season now, says Anish.
Yeah, and that's still he'll get the blame. Thomas Partey, oh my God, why did you miss the whole damn season? He'll get the blame. That's what's happening at the club.
Yes, Jeez. yes, Grant. Go and get. Did you say go and get Rafa Benitez? Did you say Rafa Benitez? Yeah, I think you said Rafa.
Yeah, Rafa Benitez. He's a good tactician.
I would take Rafa. Do you know the thing is, right? Yeah.
Yeah, go on, Daniel.
I would take. I disagree with you, Jonathan Porter. I don't think Partey should have played if he was injured. You know, I would take Rafa Benitez. I think he would do well at this club. I think maybe I wouldn't take him on a permanent, but an interim to kind of get us through to the summer. I think he could turn this club around. I think he could turn these players around.
Yeah.
You know, I would take Rafa.
Yeah.
I would take Rafa all day long.
And another question mark seems to come in with Mikel Arteta is he came in about a few weeks or a few months ago. He said that we want to give exposure to the youngsters. We want to prioritize the youngsters. These are the future of our club. How many youngsters came through Mikel Arteta? That's the first question. I think apart from Eddie is practically the only one that's been given chance after chance after chance after failing and failing and failing. And at the start of the season, he started with Reece Nelson. And then also Joe Willock as well. Okay, we have seen Joe Willock, we have seen Reece Nelson. Why isn't Emil Smith-Rowe given a chance? Well, those are youngsters. Why was Martinelli? Yeah, like we keep questioning, why was Martinelli benched when he won Player of the Month? And why was he benched then? Why was he not playing up to until when we met Olympiacos? Why did that happen? So there's certain, he has his favorites. He has his favorites, definitely. And when a manager has his favorites inside the team, I think that's the time we fail as a club. Because you have to be ruthless. When you have favorites, that means you're not ruthless. Because every team, Jose Mourinho doesn't have any favorites. He just like, if he doesn't like, gone, you're out of it. You work yourself up and you come back. That's what you do. That's what you need in a manager. He has his damn favorites.
Jonathan says, if a club doctor says that a player's fit, do you disregard their advice? And the player says he's okay. Do you disregard their advice? No, but then this club doctor, like, he should not have been playing. I'm not saying you disregard his advice, but you use your common sense. Do you know what I'm saying? You use your common sense. And come on, let's be honest, right? Yeah, you can't always take the word of a player, because when you get a player that's so committed and that wants to play every time, even if they're injured, they're gonna say, they want to play. You don't always take the word of a player. Russ says Wenger wouldn't be any worse right now.
I tell you, Daniel, any other manager that comes into this mess right now can improve us. They wouldn't get us competing, but they'd at least stabilize the ship right now. Mikel Arteta is not stabilizing the damn ship. He's bringing us down to the ground. That's what he's doing. Every week you're going one level below, another level below, another level below. Wouldn't surprise me if we beat Dundalk this week on Thursday, and then we get slapped by Burnley. Wouldn't be surprised. That's how we roll at Arsenal right now.
Exactly. What is it? What is this fucking? I agree with you. John, I agree with you. He said, when did this bloody Arteta Defence League get formed? What's this love fest with Arteta? Why does everybody love Arteta so much? He's a fucking useless manager. What is this? Why does everybody love him so much? You know? Smash the likes, guys. Would really appreciate that. But I don't get it. But Kevin, I knew the game was going to go bad. You know, I knew the game was going to go bad.
Yeah. As soon as I saw Rob Holding and as soon as I saw Hector Bellerin, I knew it. We are in for a torrid time. We are in for a torrid time. Holding Bellerin, Jesus Christ. That was game over for us. That was game over.
If you're wondering why I'm looking at my phone, guys, it's because I'm looking at the likes. Come on, guys, only 18 likes. What's going on? Come on, smash the likes.
Adam, I agree with you, mate. Right now, you put the senior squad right now, they wouldn't be able to beat Dundalk. They'll be like, Mikel, what do we do next? I don't know what to do next. Bunch of assholes.
Russ said even Saka's going backwards. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, big up Shannon. Shannon's back. Currently 18 of you watching live, or at least I think there's about 18 of you watching. Let's have a look. When was the last time a player come to Arsenal and improved, says John? But I don't know. I just don't understand all this Arteta love fest. You know.
I mean, what did Arteta do to make him this loved and adored by our fans? I mean, what did he do? If by anything, he's an Everton legend, not a bloody Arsenal legend.
Sam says, what is Arteta doing right? Nothing. And that's the thing, right? You know, that's the thing. You know, he's not getting anything right.
Gabriel is in. Not again, mate. Not again.
It is. People, why are they so quick to defend a guy with no experience? Why are they quick to defend a guy? And the thing is, Omar, right? Yeah, Aubameyang is world class. He just needs to come out the team. Sometimes world class players need to be dropped because the problem is, right, and I'll tell you why Aubameyang is world class, and I'll tell you why he needs to be dropped. The thing is, because he's so comfortable at the moment in that play, and because he knows he's the main guy at Arsenal, he probably thinks he's untouchable. That's why he needs a short, sharp shot, come out of the team for about 3 or 4 games, and then it'll make him realise, hang on, I'm not immune to being dropped. That's why he needs to come out the team.
Yeah, if you remember, Daniel, when Unai Emery took charge, that time, Lacazette was in the bench. Aubameyang was starting up front every single game. And whenever things don't go our way, we have an option from the bench. We bring in Lacazette to make the changes. We bring in Lacazette. That is the game changing we need right now. We all miss that because Emery made a 45th minute, right after halftime, 48th, 50th minute. He made these changes immediately. He knows he fucked up with the formation, so he immediately makes a change. But Mikel Arteta, he waits right until the bloody 70th minute or the bloody 80th minute and bring in kids. As if you're winning 3 or 4-0. I mean, what's the point?
Let me grab
How can you expect a bunch of kids to do this?
Let me grab this super chat from Randy. He said, Kevin ready to sing Ozil's song with Claude and Dan. I ain't singing the Ozil song.
Man, I'm not in the time frame, man.
Kevin is Ozil's biggest fan. He's gonna do Christmas karaoke. He's gonna do a Christmas encore with the Ozil song.
Fuck Ozil.
Thanks for your
fuck Ozil. Fuck Arteta. Fuck the bot.
Thanks for your donation, Randy. Thanks for your donation. Really appreciate it. But yeah, guys, as well, let me know in the chat what Champions League you'd like me to do. A lot of you suggesting Juventus Barcelona tomorrow.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Kevin, I want to ask you as well, right? Do you see things getting any better?
In current form, no chance. I think right now our fans would probably like, all right, okay, we had a very bad game, and so we go beat Dundalk, and then we'll be like we'll be facing Burnley. So hopefully that Mikel Arteta gets his tactics of formation right, and then maybe we can nick a result or something. Then we'll be like, oh, the Arteta fetish will come back and say like, trust the process again. Arteta's back, the king of tactician, and all this shit will come out again. And then as soon as we meet Everton or Southampton, then we get knocked back down to earth. So this is what's going to happen. And we have the next few games. We got Burnley, we got Southampton, we got Everton, we got bloody Chelsea. How optimistic am I that we are going to beat any of the bloody 4 teams? We are not even going to beat any 4 of them. I highly doubt it. Burnley can't even bloody score damn goal right now. They are struggling. Same exactly like us. But don't worry, Arsenal is coming right now. So do you think that Burnley is going to have to stick on with a 0-0 draw? They're probably going to go for us. They're probably going to go for our throat right now because they know we are going to play the one-dimensional football.
Yeah. Let me tell you, Jonathan Porter, my opinion of Arteta changed. I was gradually changing, right? Yeah, with the Villa game. So for the Villa game, I sort of started to doubt him, and then for me, Wolves was the final straw for me. You know, the only thing is as well. The only thing is as well, right? Yeah. The only thing I disagree with Mourinho on is that he turned around and said after the game yesterday, he said that Arteta was a class. He said Arteta was a great coach.
He was taking the piss at us, Daniel.
What if the players are protesting? Says, what I can't even pronounce your name. Apologies, Kevin. I'll let you try and pronounce his name. He said,
Nilola or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Apologies, mate.
Alacode. I think I'd give your name as Alacode or something. Yeah.
Yeah. He said, what if the players are protesting against Arteta always constantly picking Bella and Xhaka what if they're underperforming in order to protest against Arteta picking Bella and Xhaka, Willian, etc. Yeah. You know,
but it still draws down to the manager. It still draws down to the manager, Daniel, because at the same time you must motivate these type of players, because if they are intentionally doing this, why you want to trust these elder and senior players? Go for the youngsters, because at the end of the day, the youngsters will listen. They tend to learn. They want to make a career out of football. At least when you tell them, you teach them new tricks, they will do the damn new tricks. It's not like the senior players. You can't polish a turd right now. So the senior players are turds, and we are trying to polish them, and Mikel Arteta is trying to polish them and play in, week out. We can't do that. If we keep doing that, we are going to keep losing matches. It's time for him to use the youngsters, unleash the youngsters. At least they make a few mistakes. We might lose a few games, but we will know that they will improve. We will know that they will improve because they are learning constantly. That's what we need right now. I can agree. I can accept that our youngsters lose a few matches. I can accept. But what's the point of accepting this senior players, this bunch of dead bulls that keep on losing week in, week out from season after season, when we are not even giving a few of the youngsters to give a chance, because we all know these youngsters are performing well. We saw, although it's a Europa League, we are seeing these youngsters, they got more heart, more desire, they're playing much more fluid football. They are much more expressive because they want to learn stuff. I don't mind taking a gamble on this youngsters.
Brownie, you said fucking OR was always... You keep saying... Brownie, your information is about as credible as Arteta's management skills. You know,
Oh, not again with Arsenal. Oh, shit.
Yeah. He's not going. He's not going to Arsenal. He's not coming to Arsenal.
He's going to Cardiff. He's going to Cardiff.
He ain't going to Cardiff either. Cardiff's shitter than Arsenal. Arteta probably is a great coach, but just not a great manager, says Russ. I also had low expectations. Do you know the thing is, right? A lot of you are blaming. A lot of you are saying it's the players, and these players aren't good enough to get top 5 or 6. Let me tell you something, right? Yeah, Emery got 5th in his first season with worse. You know, Emery got 5th with worse. So it's he got 5th with worse. And he didn't get backed. It just needs an experienced manager. You know what I'm saying?
Mikel Arteta had Gabriel, Daniel. Unai Emery had Socrates. There, you see that? You see the levels over there? Yeah. Unai Emery wanted Thomas Partey. Mikel Arteta got Thomas Partey. Arsenal gave Unai Emery Torreira. See? This is the thing. This is where it all falls down to.
Smash the likes, guys. Somebody put in how many likes we've got because I can't see at the moment.
Like update, guys. Like update.
Yeah,
like update, please.
But Kevin, right? Yeah, this. If we get an experienced manager, we can turn this around. If we get one now, we need to get one now, because, like I said on Claude's channel, our season is not that much. If we got an experienced manager, we could salvage this season. I tell you exactly, we could salvage this season, and I'll tell you why. Because we're still in the Europa League. We've qualified for that, and we're still 8 points off of top 4, right? But 4 or 5 wins would change everything. Change the not change the mood, but change our position in the table. That's all it takes. With the squad we have, to string 4 or 5 wins together is not that hard. But we need an experienced manager to come in and do that. That's what we need, right? And let's look at our targets, right? Yeah, our target is to get into the Champions League football, whether that's top 4 or Europa League. We're still in every kind of possibility. We're still in every kind of competition that can do that for us. But we're not going to achieve that if we stick with this fucking clown in charge. I'll tell you what, we ain't.
Yeah.
We're not.
Yeah. Someone must be ruthless in there, Daniel. Someone must be much more ruthless. As soon 22. As you have Aubameyang as the captain as well, just makes no sense, Daniel. There's no sense of urgency by our captain. You're seeing little kids, youngsters coming in, giving bloody press conference, and I mean, what the hell is this? What are the senior figures of the club doing? As a club captain, you should be the one coming and addressing the media, not some bloody youngster to come out and just say, "Oh yeah, we give it our all" and stuff like this. And what was the manager doing? He should be telling, "Oh, you're the club captain. Okay, go on, make a statement and something. Tell we're trying hard or something, some shit like this." Why you're throwing a bloody 18 or 19-year-old kid to come out and give a bloody media statement? And if you look, Daniel, before the North London derby, how was Aubameyang's reaction? When he was like giving a video about he was excited to have the fans and North London derby and stuff like this. If you notice, his face was literally down. He didn't even look at the bloody camera. He was down. He looks like he was devastated, like something tragically happened to him or something. He literally looked not interested. From that moment itself, I noticed.
Bear with me. My battery is going to die. Jesus Christ. Read out the chats, Kevin. I've got to Grant's chat. I was gonna read that out. It says salvage what season? We signed 2 players in January, but he doesn't play them. So read from there onwards. That's where I've got to. Just while I plug this in.
Oh man, jeez. 7. Jesus Christ, you guys. Yeah, Jonathan. Yeah, I agree with you. Emery did. He really did it with worse. Partey has played 3 games. Aubameyang was younger and better. Ramsey and younger Ozil. But Ramsey, yes, he was an influential game changer. But and Ozil, he was literally ditched out of the Emery squad because he didn't work hard enough. He didn't do the track back and stuff like this, so he's totally isolated from the squad. But Ramsey was a pivotal figure. But as soon as Ramsey left, we got to see much more of Matteo Guendouzi. Guendouzi was such an influential player because he was the only one. He was young, he was hungry, and he was playing forward passes. So I think Torreira is one of the. Guendouzi is one of the most vital players because he was the one actually making proper transition between midfield and attack as well. Because he's the one give forward ball. He doesn't shy away from any challenges. He doesn't shy away from any challenges. He knows what it means. He's young, he's hungry, he's determined, and that's the type of player we need right now. Because right now, lack of creativity. Because in my opinion, an ideal combo, I think if you put Thomas Partey right now, put a Guendouzi to just make a creative flair so they can just float around the midfield and just give in balls towards the strikers. I think that would be an ideal partnership. And maybe you can get Torreira back as well, or someone get a Szoboszlai as well. Put in 3. That's your midfield sorted out. That's your midfield sorted out. Imagine Guendouzi, Szoboszlai, and Thomas Partey. That's your midfield sorted out. I mean, how hard can it be? Because
I've said this, Kevin. I've said this as well, right? Yeah, it doesn't matter who we buy in, and let me tell you why it doesn't matter. Because it's all well and good buying the players, but is Arteta going to play them?
Yeah, that's the thing.
All these people defending Arteta, all this love fest for Arteta. I'm done with Arteta. I'm done with this fucking clown. Come on, guys. Only 22 likes.
Let's get it up to 30, guys. Hit it up to 30.
Let's smash the likes, guys. And let me see how many of you watching. Yeah, 21 of you watching and only... only 22 likes. Come on, smash that like button. I agree with you, Frankie. He said money's been put into Arsenal, not wisely, but there doesn't seem to be any plan from the owner. Big up Jack in the chat.
Big up Kylan as well.
Brownie,
Simply,
mate.
you still got your meeting, mate.
Brownie, you talk such fucking bollocks. The only inexperience is the inexperience of fans not accepting average seasons. They've been
this
greedy.
Guy is speaking in riddles. This guy is speaking in riddles.
They've been greedy since, with the success they have. Brownie, come on, we've had mediocrity for the last decade. Only a fucking shitty Championship fucking Cardiff fan would talk shit like that. Do you know what I mean? Mate, you talk so much fucking bollocks, it's unreal. You really do, you seriously. You say you worked in media. You were one of those clickbait fucking journalists that reported shit stories that had no substance to it. That had no substance to it or fucking credence or bloody fucking credibility. Hey up, Kyland. I hope you're well. Let's have a look. Big up, Sean Miranda. I doubt I'd ever. Thanks for your support, though. I doubt this channel would ever get to 1 million subscribers. Mate,
we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen.
Be good. That would be good if it did. But thank you for your support. But yeah, big up everybody watching. Currently, loads of you in the chat. Let's have a look. Yeah, let's have a look at it.
Daniel, quick question.
Yeah.
Quick question, Daniel. Between Awa and Szoboszlai, who would you prefer?
Yeah, come on, guys. Smash the like button.
Between Awa and Szoboszlai, who would you prefer, Daniel?
He is, mate. I'll tell you, he is. Let's have a look.
Chelsea
Party injury
spent much more
update.
money.
I'm not sure, mate. Chelsea have actually had more, but they are using net spend. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Brownie. This is ridiculous. I hate that. Don't do this, man. Don't do this, man. Sucks. Anish, only Mikel Arteta can make Aubameyang to go on a goal drought this long. And
I
only
will
Mikel
say
Arteta.
that. I will say
Yeah.
that Frankie summed it up. Yeah, Brownie can, can take banter. Do you know what I mean? Some people can't take banter. Brownie says, any chance Arsenal, I can do a watch along with you when Arsenal play Cardiff in the Championship. Do you know what? The thing is, right, yeah, a lot of people are saying we're never going to get there. We could easily get relegated if this doesn't pick up. If this doesn't pick up, and he says, mate, don't be hopeful on new signings because they will all regress. Yeah.
Randy, seriously? In the WhatsApp, mate.
Jonathan, I'm not blaming Arteta as well. So he said to Arteta may not be the right man, but to blame him for the club's past mistake. I'm not blaming Arteta for that. I'm blaming him for what's going on now. You know?
What the fuck?
Randy said, who's your favourite porn star? His favourite porn star is Ozil. Do you know what I mean? He loves watching Ozil.
Jesus Christ. Taib, we all know who's the favorite granny though. Come on, Taib, let's not go there.
No, that's Arteta's biggest fan is people who just, people who just suck him off without no experience. Do you know what I mean? Jesus Christ. I tell you what, if Arteta flipping banged everyone's misses, they'd still be like, oh, don't worry, it's Arteta, we'll accept it.
Tickle him harder, Mikel. Tickle me harder. Bastards.
Yeah, be like, don't worry, give her one from me, Mikel. Don't worry, you're the great Mikel Messiah. Give her one from me. Honestly, it would be. It'd be like, don't worry, mate. You can, give her one from me, mate. Absolutely, give her one from me. That's what that's what they would probably say.
These guys, I tell you.
It'd be like, don't worry, I'm firing blanks, Mikel, but you go in there, go on, have your pound of flesh. You know, it's
get in, son. Get in, son.
Yeah, it'd be like, go on, son. It's just stupid, mate. Big up 22 watching. Come on, smash that granny out the like button. Would really
not Granny Norma, not Granny Norma, the granny out of the likes, right?
Frankie said Arsenal won't get relegated. Why? Why are people so sure that we won't, right? I'm not saying I want us to, but with the way we're playing in current form, it's possible. You know, it's possible. I can't. I'm not reading that out, Randy. Melina says, have you been busy packing Arteta's bags? Yeah. Arteta. It's all. Listen, Jonathan, right? You can have the patience, and I agree. Sometimes we need a bit of patience, but at the end of the day, we're in a results business, and we're not getting the results right now, and we're not seeing any kind of progress. Are you guys seeing any progress? Are you guys seeing any progress? Because I'm not seeing it. Come on, 3 away from 30, guys. Let's fucking get there. Jack says Arsenal isn't going down. How do you know, though? How do you guys know? How do you guys know? Big up Milky Bar Sims. Milky Bar Sims, sorry. Jesus Christ, I misread that. Yeah, big up to you.
Simpy, that's Simpy.
Is that Simpy? That's not Simpy, is it?
That's Simpy, Dan. That's Simpy.
It's
His
not. It can't be.
account.
Have you got 2 accounts, Simpy? No, because it can't be him. Because I've seen that. Is that really? How did this Europa? Sir, how does this Europe Super League work? The cronies will be furious if we don't end up there.
That's a good one.
This is better than the big breast score. They don't close it. Wow. Yeah, but Jonathan, I agree, right? He said, "I guarantee the manager that brings success to Arsenal will lose successive games in a row." But yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't see the progress, and that's what we all want to see is just progress.
Yeah. All I can say is trust the process. The relegation process is back again in full effect. We are getting relegated, man. Complacency gets teams relegated.
Taib said Arteta is taking the Michael out of Arsenal.
that's a thing.
We've not progressed. We've not progressed. You guys bloody trolling with fake accounts. Yeah.
Told you, Daniel. It's simple.
I didn't know that was, honestly, I did not know that was his account. Jesus Christ. Do you know what? This is what fucking Arteta's doing to me. It's baffling my fucking brain. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ.
Maybe Simpy is Mikel Arteta. Mikel, is that you?
Sam says he needs a dumb blonde with big breasts. I'm not even gonna answer that, Sam.
PG. Come on, Daniel, PG.
Right, let's have a look here. Exactly. Sam says the whole keep changing managers doesn't work thing is bollocks because Chelsea done it and were very successful at it. Yeah, exactly. I'll let Kevin answer that question.
Jesus Christ. Randy, why do you have to put me in the damn spotlight, mate? Why?
Emery was sacked at this stage last season, says Grant. Yeah.
Sack Arteta as well.
Arteta improving. By Kane and Son. Alpha says Salah, Van Dijk. And Salah, Van Dijk and Rooney. I won't put Rooney up there. Jesus Christ.
You're going to put Shrek up front.
But yeah, I wouldn't. So what are we on? We're on call. We've been going for an hour, Simpy, as well. Kevin, Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
I'm calling you Simpy now. Jesus Christ.
Things get mixed up when we lose to North London Derby, Daniel. It happens.
It does. It fucks around. It fucks around, mate. It does fuck around. But Kevin, before we wrap up, just give us your final thoughts.
There's only one thing to say, Daniel. There's one thing to start and one thing to end. Arteta out. He's out of his depth. He's losing the plot. He's losing the players. He's losing the dressing room. The players are not playing for him. There's practically a lot of things that we can say about Mikel Arteta right now. But I'm sick and tired of just saying the same thing over and over again. So the sooner he leaves, the better. Because I think we still can salvage the season if we make a move right now. And if we sack the manager, probably get a proper manager in, at least we can salvage the season. The season is going to be salvageable. But if the manager keeps his spot until end of the season, then we have yet to see the worst yet, because it will only get worse. It will only get worse, Daniel. So from my side, I think practically everybody in the chat as well would agree that Arteta has to go then, because this is beyond embarrassing. This is beyond embarrassing. Yeah, guys, but that's my thoughts on it. Arteta out. Never really wanted him in the first place. He's out of his depth. He's losing the dressing room. He's losing the players. Arteta out all the way.
Yeah, I'm with you, Kevin. I think Arteta has got to go now. You know, I think he's absolutely got to go. I don't think he's good enough for this. I don't think he's good enough for this job. I think he's making lots of errors. I'm with you. I'm with you, Kevin. I can't see it. I just can't see him improving this. I can't see him improving this team.
Simpy, I'll send you the link. Simpy. You're free in? You're free, mate?
What's that? What's Simpy coming on?
No, Daniel. He was asking the link earlier, actually.
The link for what?
For the stream, actually. Just want to hop on the backstage for a moment with us.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I can't believe. So there's 20. There's currently 24 watching. But yeah, big up all of you in the chat. Let me just see what likes we're on. Bear with me while I just check a like check.
Go on, Daniel.
If anybody puts it in the chat, if anybody puts it in the chat. Yeah.
I think we have the last update we have is about 28. Guys, please update on the number of likes that we have right now. Highly appreciate it.
Yeah. And
no, Brownie, your comment is still visible, so I don't think so. You're blocked right now.
Brownie's not blocked, is he?
Yeah, he's asking whether he's blocked. He's not blocked.
Yeah, you're not blocked, Brownie. I can still. What comment was it? Let me see.
28 likes, Daniel. 28 likes.
Let me read this. No, Brownie, I can see your comment. Yeah, I can see your comment, Brownie, so you're not blocked. Yeah, so you're not blocked. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm probably going to wrap up here. But big up 22 of you watching. I am going to be back tomorrow. I think tomorrow, Wednesday, with a watch along. Please do put it in the chat. Please do put it. I'm going to put up a post on the community tab, so look out for it. It's just simply going to be going, what Champions League watch along would you guys like me to do? So I want you to put it in the super chat. I want you to, not put it in a super chat. I want you to put it in the comments down below in the community post, and then basically I want you guys just to just to tell me no, and then whatever you guys decide, the majority wins. So the majority of the community post will win. So whatever the majority is, that's what game I'll do. But listen, big up 22 of you watching though. Currently on YouTube, so big up 22 of you watching. And Kevin, do you just want to let people know where they can find you?
Yeah, first and foremost, Daniel, thanks for having me on, man. Yeah, it's been kind of a bad day with this North London derby defeat, but it is what it is. Arteta out all the way. So, guys, of course, big up all you guys in the chat. You guys can find me on Twitter at KevinMark434 and practically at BN Simpy and Daniel's channel every time doing some stuff with predictions and, of course, previews and match reviews. So, big up yourself, guys, in the chat. And thanks, Daniel, for having me on.
Yeah, no worries. And big up, guys. Listen, it's been quite a good stream. Loads of you watching. So over 20 odd people watching. So that's brilliant. My channel is growing, guys. The channel's growing. I'm on the road to 2,000 subscribers now. So let's try and push that up. Keep smashing the like buttons, guys, if you've not done so already. Let's try and get that over 30. I know I'm ending it before we've got a minimum of 30, but you know what? It's all good. But keep smashing that like button. Keep subscribing if you're new. Like I say, on the road to 2K. I'll be back either tomorrow or Wednesday, depending on which game you pick and what time it is. I'll also be back. Me and Kevin will be back on Wednesday for a preview of the Europa League game. Yep. So we'll be back on preview of the Europa League game. Same time on Wednesday, 1:30. So yeah, and then obviously I'll be doing a watch along on Thursday for the Europa League game. It's an early kickoff as well. It's like 6 o'clock in the evening. So I'll be back doing that. And yeah, listen, guys, all take care. Have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you all soon. Take care, guys.